Good morning, everybody. It's your boy, Mark N, MUFC fan, and I'm in the building. And I'm on time. Maybe I'm a minute behind. Trinity time, guys. Sorry about that, but I'm here. Big up to you. How are you doing this morning? Grab your coffee, grab your tea, have a sip. Join your boy as you roll on your way to work, or you're already there already, and you're getting your job done, and you're already studiously doing the job. Big up to all of you in the building. Let's get into the show. I'm going to keep it really concise this morning because I want to have a good conversation with you guys at the midday. So I'm going to give you all the information now. We're going to discuss it briefly, but you guys can have the time to think about it on lunchtime. We'll be back 1 p.m. UK live. Check me out. Big up to you coming in, Stephanie Griffith. Big up to you as well. Guten Morgen. Good morning to you, Irfan. Hope you're well. Big up to Hayden Pro. Guys, there's lots to be talked about, and let's get into it. We start with the game yesterday, and let's start with the negative situations that are coming out that we're hearing about today, because there's some negatives and there's some positives. So let's get into it, guys. And the first interesting thing to be had is the information coming out on the United coach, Darren Fletcher. It's set to discover if he faces an FA charge for his halftime outburst at the officials in Old Trafford Tunnel during Saturday's 2-1 win over Brentford. Fletcher pursued and confronted the fourth official, Gavin Ward, and sought to speak to the referee as United complained that Brentford's goal scored when Matthias de Ligt was ordered off the field to receive treatment was allowed to stand. What's going on with Fletch? Referee Sam Barrot is due to submit his report to the FA on Monday, and Fletcher will learn if he faces disciplinary action. De Ligt, who had suffered a cut head, had an early collision with Brentford forward Kevin Shardy, was told to leave the field again because it was bleeding. Just before halftime, and Ethan Pinnock promptly headed Thomas Frank's team ahead. Manager Erik ten Hag and his assistant Ruud van Nistelrooy were both cautioned by Barrot for the protests in the technical area. After the match, Ten Hag claimed De Ligt should have been allowed to stay on the pitch because it was dry blood, saying, "I didn't understand why he was sent off." He also felt the incident inspired United's comeback win, adding, "We felt some injustice and we used it as fuel." 100%. Fletcher was the technical director at Old Trafford before having his role changed after Jason Wilcock was appointed and Ineos implemented a new structure. Last week, Nottingham Forest owner Evangelos Marinakis was given a 5-match stadium ban for improper conduct in the tunnel after his side's 1-0 defeat to Fulham in September. Wow, it's getting real, guys. What are your thoughts in the comments? Let me know what you're thinking on the Johnny Evans issue, because that's interesting. Big up to Biku, brother. Good morning. I didn't see you in bragging rights, but in the comments. And you won yesterday. How are you doing, buddy? I hope you're well. Your friend is back home after traveling extensively for 3 weeks. DIY, did United make me wear my shirt with pride? 100%. You know, I've been wearing it all around Gelsenkirchen yesterday in the land of Schalke. You know how it is, guys. We got to make sure they know. Red or die. Don't know. 9 likes like Rasmus. Let's keep it coming, guys. Smash the likes and subscribe. Don't forget, it helps the channel grow immensely, and your boy Mark N will be super grateful and thankful for all the support that you bring. Thank you so much. VR blood testing coming, says Stephanie Griffith. I hear we are linked with the new N'Golo. Well, I'm going to talk about this soon, Hayden Pro. Big up to you. I know you keep your ears to the ground. Now let's move on to some better parts of the performance of yesterday. And sensational Sutton Hales, Manchester United captain, after incredible assist against Brentford. Also an outstanding performance by young Manchester forward, none other than Garnacho. Guys, what are your thoughts in the comments? Who was your man of the match? There was a lot of brilliant performances. As we can see, the likes of Bruno and the likes of Garnacho top the list. Not only that, Marcus Rashford is there. De Ligt has to be there as well. There were so many good performances around the park yesterday. I still think Christian Eriksen should be man of the match. It's weird. Guys, we had a good game. The second half was a dominant performance. You know, the likes of Garnacho playing a full 90 minutes. We haven't seen much of that, but to the quality and level that we saw, You know, it was interesting. Got to love that. The captain showed a more controlled approach yesterday. A lot of completed passes. You know, he probably looked at all the mistakes he was making and he said, you know what? I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to keep it simple for my team, for my fan base. You know what I mean? I'm the captain. I have to lead by example. And it was one of those games for me. Yeah, applause to the team. Big up to everyone. Good job. Job well done yesterday. We need to get 3 points in the Europa League on Thursday. We have to batter Fenerbahce. And now, guys, let's get into the interesting part where the good news comes in different ways, shapes, and sizes. And as you know, the big story today, Jadon Sancho. Latest performance for Chelsea vindicates Man United's summer decision, doesn't it? A lot of us are agreeing with what the structure did. I would say brilliant work by Omar Barada. Amazing job by Dan Ashworth. You know what I mean? Jadon Sancho produced an entirely forgettable first half performance at Anfield, which would have felt something resembling Groundhog Day for any Manchester United fan tuning in to watch the game. I watched it. He didn't look good at all. He was hooked at halftime. But the good news for Manchester United fans is if Chelsea finishes above 14th place in the league, they have to pay for him. Jadon Sancho has to be purchased by Chelsea this season. There's no coming back. So if he flops, which I don't think he will, I think he might go on to have a good season for them. You know what I mean? By all standards. But whether or not they like it or not, if they don't finish lower than 14th, then they got to spend the money. Splash the cash, buddies. Splash the cash. You know what I mean? And this obligation to buy was stuck into the clause by Dan Ashworth and Omar Barada, a cheeky decision that seems and is proving to be vindicated. What are your thoughts, guys? Let me know in the comments. I'm not here to bag on Jadon Sancho. Good morning to you, Ray Kyle Brown. Big up to you, my brother. Hope you're well. Rasmus' performance was clutch. I have to say it as well. Smash the likes for Xerxes. He needs more time. And your boy, Mark N, needs more subs. We need to get to 2K. Smash the likes and subscribe, people. And give Xerxes some time. I think he's going to develop well. You know, give him some time to settle in. He's not really doing well, and I think the pressure is getting to him. You know, he shouldn't be dealing with it like that. He should be having a little bit more confidence in himself. But yeah, the current run of things, it's just not going his way. And we as fans, we need to support the youngster. Big up to him. Big up to you, Rick Carl, and big up to you, Casimir, in the building. What's good, homie? Hope you're well. Any soggy biscuits? Not today. Not today. But that's totally Sal's thing. You know what I mean? It just always, he mentions it when with you, Cassie. You guys have that soggy biscuit thing going on. Big up to both of you. Hope you're having a good one. Sancho is waiting for Chelsea to play in their yellow kit away. Is that why he feels at home there? Because he reminds him of Dortmund. He doesn't wear the 10 there, though. But okay. Double 10, 20. You know what I mean? We'll collect the 20 plus million at the end of the window. No problem. Thank you very much, Chelsea. Have a great day. Enjoy it, Jadon. Jadon, I still look for you at Trinidad, but you know what? Yeah, man, you couldn't deliver at United. Big up to you, brother. Big up to you. Let's move on to some more interesting news. And guys, what can I say? Ronald Araujo, guys. He might be at a cut price. Would you go for him? It seems that Manchester United is very interested in getting in this deal done. You know, his contract is ending in 2026, and he's said to be able to speak to clubs outside of La Liga soon. But the concerns were injury-wise, you know, both with Casemiro and Johnny Evans. You know, these things. Harry Maguire is sidelined. You know, there's Victor Lindelof might be going to Fenerbahce in January. Let's see. You know, Court of Side has claimed that the Red Devils are keeping close tabs on Ronald Araujo, whose contract ends in 2026. The Catalan clubs have plans of offering him a new deal, but if talks do not progress to a satisfactory manner between both parties in the coming months, the 20-time English League champions could pounce next summer and bag the Uruguayan for a reduced fee. The report also adds that Chelsea are closely monitoring proceedings. The 25-year-old is currently out with a hamstring injury and is yet to play the season. Something suitors should definitely keep in mind when progressing talks. So that's one of the things we have to be concerned about when it comes to Ronald Araujo. He's a bit injury prone, but a very good defender. The Spanish giants has valued the player around 70 million, but there's reason to believe that he can be get for somewhere in the region of 35 to 45 million pounds. Let's see how it goes. I'm not too excited about Ronald Araujo. I think he's too injury prone, but let's see how it goes, guys. Let's see how it goes. And for what you've been waiting for, let's get into the exciting part of the situation. Big up to K. Dot in the building. Still a United player, to be fair. I understand why people are keeping an eye on him while he's on loan, 100%. Big up to Vegeta in the building. What's good, Dennis Michael? Can you all stop the nonsense? You all are obsessed about Sancho. I'm just bringing the news, bro. Sancho is a good player. I have no bones against the young man. You know what I mean? I hope he does well at Chelsea because you know what? He deserves to play. Everyone deserves to play. They all had a dream. All these players had a dream as youngsters, and they're trying to fulfill that. Whether they did it at United or not, that's up in the air, my bro. Big up to you. Big up to Alien in the building. The guy is gone. Move on. How old is Araujo? Is 25, bro. 25. Dry blood or wet blood, this is not specific. Applying this reasoning, what stopped the rest from making a physical assessment before asking him to leave the field? 100%, bro. We didn't see that, but you know how it goes. Sancho has had more impact than whatever we have up front. What are you talking about? At Dortmund? I don't know, bro. Big up to you, though. Ericsson is in the building. Let's get into the interesting news. I know you guys want to know what's happening. I haven't been bringing much of the transfer talks to you, but let's get into some of that right now, as United are eyeing this talented youngster who is set to be the next N'Golo Kante. And his name is Morten Fridnup. Big up to this youngster. Very talented, I hear. Let's get into the story. Let's see how it goes because it's going to be an interesting bit of information coming in. He's quite the talent that I've heard about. So let's see. And the Danish youngster plays for Genoa. Morten Fridnup, as they look for more depth in the middle of the park, United are monitoring him consistently. The Danish midfielder has been likened to N'Golo Kante due to his pace and industry. And there have been reports that United have been scouting him with a view towards making a prospective move this summer. The versatile 23-year-old made 37 appearances for Genoa in the Serie A last season, bagging 2 goals and assisting 5. He is yet to register a goal involvement so far this term, but his deeper role is more about breaking up play, and he has been performing these duties quite well, with his ability to read the game described as remarkable. As per SofaScore, he averages 1.6 interceptions, 2.9 tackles per game, meaning he can add some much-needed bite to United's notoriously limp core. The Reds are expected to make a wholesale change in their engine room in the coming transfer windows due to waning powers and the advancing years of Casemiro and Christian Eriksen, who are both 32. Manuel Ugarte was brought in this summer to replace Casemiro in the team as a ball winner in chief, but the combative Uruguayan has struggled to find his feet in the Premier League so far. So with the vacancies expected to open up alongside Kobbie Mainoo and Ugarte yet to lock down his place, Fridnup could be the perfect piece to slot into this department, guys. There are promises to be a stiff competition for the versatile 23-year-old, with many of the top clubs fighting, sending scouts to see him play over the past year. Tottenham, Liverpool, Palace, Liverpool as well. It's going to be interesting to see how it goes. There are the likes of PSG as well, interested as well, and AC Milan. Fridnup has received his first call-up to the Danish national team last month, where he joined up with Eriksen and United's number 9, Rasmus Højlund. He joined Genoa from Danish side Brøndby in 2022 on a deal worth 3.5 million, but would command a much higher fee to depart the Stadio Luigi Ferraris. But it seems that departure is certainly on the cards, and while the report gives no indication of how much the player might cost, it leaves little doubt that he is hot property. What are your thoughts in the comments, guys? Let me know what you're thinking. Morten Fridnup, likened to N'Golo Kante. What do you think? I don't know how big he is, bro. I haven't seen him, so I can't say. What I will do is watch some Genoa games from this week for the next 2 weeks, and I'll bring back to you guys a scouting report on this youngster in 2 weeks. Yeah, I definitely would like to have a physical DM myself, bro. Someone who could really get in there and, maybe like the size of this guy who plays at Newcastle. What's his name? Joe Linton, but maybe more balling ability. Big up. Yeah, I don't really know anything. Transfer market has him for around 20 million euros. That's not a bad deal. That's somewhere in the region of 12 to 15 million pounds. Could be interesting. Could be interesting. My opinion is if ETH has 2 players per position, we will see how tactically good he is. I kind of see where this is going. Rotation and his interest to bring in youngsters and identifying other talent. Casemiro is here, guys. Big up to the Brazilian master. You know what I mean? There's some other interesting news coming out. I think some of you are going to like this one. It looks like we have our eyes on Randall Kolo Muani. I don't know why. I'm not too hyped about this player, but I know there's some of you that really enjoy what he has to offer. So let's see what's going on, because there are some talks that we might be being offered this player by Paris Saint-Germain. And Manchester United have been offered Paris Saint-Germain forward Randall Kolo Muani ahead of the January transfer window, as per reports. The United's front line showed their true potential against Brentford, says this report, as Rasmus Højlund, Marcus Rashford, and Alejandro Garnacho ran the Venetors' defense ragged in the second half. Yeah, however, the trio and other United forwards have struggled to display their skill on set in a regular, consistent basis under Erik ten Hag. This has played a key part in the Red Devils languishing in 11th place in the Premier League right now. United could certainly do with a prolific presence up front, and reports suggest that they have been offered an opportunity to strengthen Ten Hag's attack. Intermediaries are holding talks with United for Randall Kolo Muani. According to Team Talk, United are among a number of Premier League clubs who have been offered Kolo Muani heading into the winter's transfer window. The report adds intermediaries have been touching base with a number of clubs around Europe, but given the size of the deal it would require to land him, England is the neutral landing spot for the £70 million rated striker. The France international's only moved to PSG in the summer from Eintracht Frankfurt. In Germany, Kolo Muani established himself as one of the most productive players in Europe, having scored 23 goals and registering 17 assists across all competitions in 22-23 campaign. However, the Frenchman has struggled to cement his place in Luis Enrique's starting lineup. It is being reported that the Spanish coach has made it clear that he wouldn't be happy for the versatile forward to be moved on. Kolo Muani has managed just 9 appearances in all competitions this season, and it is claimed that the only reason he has been given the limited game time was due to the injury Portuguese frontman Goncalo Ramos. According to intermediaries, they have spoken to the likes of United, City, Arsenal, and Chelsea to explore possibility of a transfer away from PSG, who are believed to be open to letting several fringe players depart in January. The League One outfit signed the 25-year-old on an €85 million deal. However, they will be reportedly prepared to loan him out. Guys, what are your thoughts on Randall Kolo Muani? I know some of you might be liking that interesting signing. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. I don't like when big teams give us their players. They seem to not work. And why are they getting rid of him? Well, I don't think he fits the style that Luis Enrique likes. Luis Enrique likes more of a ball-playing striker. He doesn't really like that quick, pacey striker. He wants a guy who can dribble, who could, hold the ball up and link up, more like of a super attacking midfielder. But that's just me. Sesko over Kolo all day. I agree with you there, buddy. I don't think we should touch this guy with a 10-foot pole. You know what I mean? 19 and 19. Big up to everyone in the chat. Thank you so much for those likes. Keep smashing them. Too dodgy talking to the middleman. 100%, 100%. Yeah, it doesn't smell right, bro. I understand you completely. They are pushing to us. That's also a red flag. Nah. 100%, bro. Maybe a loan. If the loan is worth it, I would try it just to see how it goes. A loan does sound good. If that's an option that they have available, I would try it. I would be honest with you guys. Trying a loan can't hurt. It's not going to cost too much. We can see what he does. If he performs really well, maybe we could extend the loan before we buy. You know what I mean? Try him for a full season and then see. You never know. Even Hayden says a loan deal sounds kind of decent. Nah, that's how they got us with Ugarte. Doesn't fit their style. Nah, Bundesliga. Big up to Vegeta. So Jim Ratcliffe specifically said United needs to have more million-dollar players. This need consistent developing youngsters, buy talented youth, sell at the right price to generate revenue. The route is clear. Loan, not to buy, says Randy. I agree with you. Dalot is here. Great performance yesterday from him. You know, being on the right side of the pitch. I think there have been some players that have been meeting with Ten Hag this week that I wanted to bring to your attention that they would like to be played in their favorite role. I think Dalot was one of those players that shared his concerns. You know, he was not happy with the current run of form that he was having off the left, and he asked Ten Hag if he can move back to the right. So maybe next time when we see Mazraoui, he might be on the left, guys. Let's see how it goes. Let's stop judging the players too early. Ugarte will come good. Rat sniffing is an art. What? What? We need to learn from our mistakes that some of the scouts need to do better, or we should get better scouts. What? Ugarte, Xerxes are good. They need time. To be fair, I agree. I predict Ahmad would be sold in the next season or two. Irfan, I think that's a little too soon. That's a little too soon, brother. But big up to you with that. And let's go on to the last, but certainly not least, a guy that I've seen more than enough of. He plays in CONCACAF. He plays for Canada. And of course, he can't defend. I think he's a pace merchant, but some people like this guy. But, you know, so did Jordan Hightower. But at the same time, let's see how it goes, guys. You know, the reports are in. There are some news that United are possibly looking at this guy. I don't know what for. But for me, you know, it's always there. The news has got to be there. And I'm thinking about what could happen. You know what I mean? Let's see what's going on. And let's hear what's going on in this article. Because you know what? Let's see if there's going to be a good deal or not. Because he is a pace merchant. You know, he's got some skill. I won't lie. He plays for Bayern Munich. He does decent. But he's not a good defender for me. So I wouldn't be looking at him as an option for the left-back position. But United are reportedly prepared to go all out to sign Alphonso Davies under the nose of Real Madrid. During the summer transfer window, United displayed their financial might and decisiveness to beat Madrid to the signing of Lenny Yoro from Lille. Those Blancos were considered the favourites in the race to sign Kylian Mbappe of centre-backs, but United raised plenty of eyebrows by agreeing a swift deal worth £52 million, with £6 million in add-ons, while Lille to add Euro to their ranks. Now it seems that the Red Devils are ready to spend big to steal another long-time Madrid target, Alphonso Davies. A report from Spain yesterday relayed by Team Talk reveals the Premier League giants will offer Davies a blank check to abandon the idea of joining the Spanish outfit and move to Old Trafford. The Canadian star is in the final year of his contract at Bayern Munich and holds all the cards over a summer move on a free transfer. United seemingly recognize this. As per the Spanish report, they are willing to let Davies decide whatever wage he wants to accept to a move to Manchester United. I hate this article already, guys. 23-year-old is understood to be eager to play for Madrid, but the feeling from United is such an ambitious offer will convince him to snub the La Liga club. However, as things stand, Carlo Ancelotti's side are seen as front runners with the United chances to lure Davies to the theatre of G described as not very high. Signing an elite left back, unlike Alphonso Davies, could prove to be a huge statement for Ineos of intent. But you know, I don't rate Alphonso Davies, guys. This report is upsetting me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I do not rate this dude. He is absolutely rubbish. I see him in the CONCACAF, and I would say this. Trinidad average beats Canada. This guy is always torn apart by our wingers and our defensive wingback. He's always done it. Canada plays him as a central attacking midfielder, and they don't score goals. This guy doesn't know if he wants to play in attack or if he wants to play left back. Why are we giving this guy a blank check? He's a worse defender than Trent. Let's get Alvarez back. It's cheaper. Jah knows, man. 100%, bro. We persuaded Euro to come to us, not Madrid. Remember, 100%. Musiala ain't coming to United. Dead that pipe dream. Brother, when he comes next summer, you will remember this, K-Dot. Remember you said this, Coley. I don't want to see Ahmad go nowhere. I want Musiala as well. Big up to Hayden Pro. Oh, yes, there's a signing I can get behind Alfonso's. Yeah, I like Sinbin for you, bro. Good point, Mark, about Davies' ex. Ahmad will generate good money. Bookmark my comment. Yeah, we'll keep it there. I hope Ugarte comes good. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that the whole doesn't fit their style thing is pissing me off. Well, I mean, we have that with some players. I mean, technically, Jaden didn't fit our style. So it's one of those things. You know what I mean? Musiala needs to follow Tuchel. He is in a bad spot in Germany. No, he's not, bro. Why? What are you saying, Wizard? Germany, I expect every time Germany meet England to beat England, bro. Like, to be fair, I'm not even going to lie when I see that because they're a better team. Let's be honest. You know, bring Alvaro back. Alvaro is my preference too, Alien. 100%. I prefer Alvaro, bro. It's clear. We don't want this guy. Just like Jordan. I prefer Alvaro. Don't believe the media at all. They're all speculating. However, ETH has mentioned Alvaro, so I'm confident it's Alvaro over Davies. 100%. What's emotional about keeping talent? If you want to abandon emotional attachments, sell Marcus for real money. 100%. I agree there. Wait, let me understand this. You back Anthony, and I must get Sinbin for rating Alfonso. Bro, Anthony's better than him. Anthony's better than him, bro. I'm not even having this. I'm not even having this morning with you, bro. Anthony is a better player as an attacker and as a defender than this guy. Do you guys forget that Palestri should have gotten a penalty against this guy on the 3rd minute against Bayern in the Champions League away? He kicked out the back of his leg. This is what he does. He does it in CONCACAF all the time. Like this dude, when you dribble him, he kicks the back of your leg out. He's only got pace. He's not really that good. His ball control is sketchy. I think mine is a little better. And I'm like, I'm older than this guy by about 10 years. So, or more. You know what I mean? It won't be us Musiala goes to, I promise. K-Dot, I can tell you this. He doesn't want to play for Pep. That I can tell you for sure. Pep and Man City tried to get Musiala 18 months ago, and he says he doesn't like the way Pep football plays. It doesn't suit him. So, but that's a report in Germany. I'll leave it as that. But let's see how it goes. Hopefully he comes to us. Anthony tracks back wall. Are we talking about first touches when our forwards know nothing about that? Well, his first touch is still better than Davies. I don't know if you watch this guy often, but his first touch is always wild. Like his hair. You know what I mean? On mine. Big up to Alfonso. Let's get into the last report, guys. There's a little bit of, interesting things coming out. And the man of the moment, Jose Mourinho. We are going to be seeing this big head on Thursday. And we need to shut this guy up because he talks too much. He's been talking, as usual, and he's ready to add to Eric Ten Hag's woes with Ineos ready to pull the plug. Also, it's said, you know what I mean? And Jose Mourinho has been speaking, and he says he wants one thing to happen to Ten Hag. You know what I mean? He wants to be pivotal in deciding Ten Hag's future. The Portuguese manager, now in charge of Fenerbahce, is preparing to face his former club when the Red Devils travel to Turkey for a Europa League clash next week. United have disappointed in Europe so far, managing 2 draws against Porto and FC20. And although Ten Hag has survived the sack during the recent international break, the Dutchman is said to be on thin ice, according to the media. You know, Jose Mourinho wants to end Eric Ten Hag's time at United, as he's been speaking. You know, Saturday's narrow 2-1 win over Brentford has relieved some of the pressure from him for the time being, but a bad result against Mourinho's Sarri Canary Yalas. Wow, interesting nickname. Big up to them. Fenerbahce on Thursday could see Ineos left with no choice but to send the former Ajax boss packing. And according to a recent report, Mourinho, who led United to a second place finish in 2018, is relishing the chance to pile the misery on his old club and their current manager. Beating the Red Devils next week could have a direct effect on Ten Hag's future, with many expecting Sir Jim to pull the plug should Ten Hag fail to improve the side's European points tally. During his 2.5 years in the Old Trafford hot seat, the 61-year-old Mourinho, who was in charge for 144 games between 2016 and 2018, averages 1.97 points per game. That's 0.7 less than Ten Hag. That's crazy. It's crazy. Interesting. Guys, what are your thoughts on Jose Mourinho? To be fair, I would like us to put a stuffing in his face. This guy chats too much shit, and he's been talking too much just because he got Amrabat and Fred in his midfield. Well, Casemiro's got something for Amrabat. And Rashford, I'm betting on you, man. You need to go watch this dude in the face after he chat all that shit about you and bag a hat trick. Take what he said personally, Marcus, and use it as fuel. Use it. Fred own goal hat trick incoming. Rah! Turkish delight, Mourinho. United reward loyalty. It was good then, but became the Achilles heel for United in the modern context of the game. I can give you many examples of players who have overstayed at United. Sit down, Jose, your ass has been finished. Yeah, you know what I mean? Jose will be parking the bus. I think he might park 2. I think he's going to play a back 5, a midfield 4, and 1 up top. I'm 32. I follow the team my whole life, fan. Bro, guys, we're all fans in here, you know what I mean? Kosher. Anthony Cansamba, Alfonso brings shame to the brothers with his move. 100%. If we get Musiala, I'll get wild. Wait, what are we doing here? Talking football, bro. How you feeling? Mo is going to come highly motivated to beat us. 100%. This is why some of the players need to show up in this game. I think Ten Hag is going to have the right set of tactics. He knows Amrabat. He knows Fred. You know what I mean? So he knows their midfield. Amrabat is not the paciest guy. You know what I mean? I would stick Bruno next to him, or maybe stick Kobe next to him. Let Kobe give him a yellow card or a red card in the game. Just tell Kobe, dribble, glide around him, make him look bad. Of course he's going to try to put in a hard tackle. You know what I'm saying? Are you saying Ahmad is oversaying, meanwhile Luke Short? True. People who leave us take it personal and turn up when they get cracked at us. They get a crack at us. 100%. And Jose is always take things personally. He wears his heart on his sleeve, but he also likes to chat too much shit, man. You know what I mean? And I think he relished the moment he could chat shit about Man United, and he's chat too much over the years. Now it's time just for us to deal with this guy. We need to drop up Fenerbahce 4 or 5-0. So after the match, they sack him as well. You know what I'm saying? Marcus Twitter fingers. Oh, nah. That man couldn't even deal with our criticism. But hey, I hope and pray we get the W. You know what? The guys came out steaming angry at the halftime. I think Marcus showed that he was angry as well. He has it in him. The guys have it in them. They just need to deliver it. And I'm pretty sure this guy is going to say some shit between today and, and Thursday, the players can use against him. Trust me. They got some experienced players in the team. Jose has done us under Ferguson. He wouldn't do Ten Hag. 100%, bro. 100%. Is that, yeah, nah, he's not, bro. I mean, he's been here 4 or 5 seasons, but he's not overstaying. I remember during the COVID time, everybody was wearing a mask except that asshole in chief Mourinho. Even Klopp was wearing a mask. Well, I mean, Jose thought it was a conspiracy. That's what he thought. You can't be mad at him. Lots of people thought it was a conspiracy. You know what I mean? I was taking buses in London, people wearing buttons. Just so you know, you didn't need a medical card to get the buttons. You just need to say you're allergic. You know what I'm saying? Is Rashford an emotional attachment you have? Bro, Coley. Irfan, calm down, you guys. I know you guys don't really mean. I know both of you mean the same thing, so I think you're just saying the same thing but different ways. You know what I mean? Isn't Kobe injured? Well, he's out. He was out for 3 weeks, possibly. You know what I mean? He's not going to be in the game. But I was just saying. Come on, man. Why are you doing that to me? Come on, man. Calm down, guys. United tactics for the season: be villains and bastards. Simple. 100%. 100%. Big up to Jamie Cyrus in the building. Hope you're having a good morning as well. Big up to you. I don't know, man. I think they're just having a piss take, bro. Like they're just bantering. It's all good. I don't think they're arguing per se. Guys, I hope you're just having a little banter session. Enjoy, but keep it clean. Big up to all of you. Guys, this has been my presentation for you this morning. I'm just going to run through everything that we talked. Oh, I got a little bit of extra information coming in here. Hold on, let me just bring this to the tape, the fore before I go. I absolutely almost forgot this. But Coley, this one's for you, buddy, because, I was saying the same thing earlier, and there's been a report that Man United are prepared to shift Joshua Zirkzee to secure a deal for Benjamin Sesko. United are reportedly already willing to shift summer signing Joshua Zirkzee to create room for signing long-term target Benjamin Sesko. TBR Football and Tuto Juve reveals that the Red Devils are moving towards an approach for the Red Bull Leipzig striker, who is one of the most highly rated youngsters in European football. They will appear willing to sacrifice Zirkzee in order to do so. Now, I don't know if this report is 100%, but what I do know is that United have still maintained an interest in getting Benjamin Sesko. And Zirkzee 23, this has been the 5th or the 6th time I've seen a report that United might be looking to loan him or move him, or it's not working out. But I'm just keeping the patience because I don't like to give up on players so soon. I think he just got here. He's not even had 6 months. I think he still needs time. But since he was signed from Bologna in the summer, Old Trafford officials sought to buttress the team's misfiring forward line. The club even agreed to pay beyond the Dutch international release clause with the Serie A side in order to facilitate a deal with a more favorable long-term structure. The contract included a 40 million release clause, but United executives struck a 42.5 million price with their Italian counterparts to enable the club to navigate their difficult financial fair play position. And while the 23-year-old began life in Manchester with a bang, scoring a late winner on the opening day against Fulham, Zirkzee has quickly gone from hero to zero in the following weeks. The forward has proven ineffective in front of goal, squandering a number of easy chances in the crucial moments for his new club. He has looked labored and out of possession. He has not been looking the quickest player and looks like he's struggling to adapt to the rigors of English football. But guys, like I said to you, okay, guys, sorry about that. I think my phone just died. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. What is happening here? How did my fucking phone die? That's crazy. Can you guys hear me? Yeah. Anyway, so as I was saying, guys, before I was cut there, before my camera cut out, I apologize, but my phone just died. Big up to you guys. You know what I mean? But this is what it is. It is what it is this morning, guys. I've been a little bit longer than I should, and I forgot to charge my phone last night. So it's one of those things. Let's get into this final thing. I think this situation so guys, what are your thoughts on the Joshua Zirkzee situation? I don't think we should give up on him just yet. He is not ready yet, though. I think he needs more time. Maybe, a loan can do wonders, but it can only be a Premier League because of the tempo, like Jarvis is saying. Big up to you, Jarvis, in the building for saying that. No, I have a charger, bro, but I was just too lazy to plug it in. I forgot, bro. That's my bad there. That's my bad. Big up to Anthony in the building. I have not given up on Anthony just yet. I still think there's more to give from some of these players. I think that these players will show up. We need to give them time, have a little bit of faith in them. The media is already, saying, bun this guy, get rid of him. This is like one of the 5th or 6th reports I've seen with them saying like Joshua Zirkzee is going to be sold or loaned out or something of that manner. But I definitely think we should have gotten Benjamin Sesko when the time was favorable to us this summer. We should have made a bigger move for him. That was always my opinion, but it did not happen. Let's see how United does with these things going forward. As you know, we will be keeping you abreast as I will be restarting at the iPhone 15, bro, the Pro. And I will be starting the weekly transfer show again from the 1st of November, guys. It's the month before December. I know the window opens, but there's a lot of early scouting going on. There's a lot of players United have been scouting, some youngsters, 1 or 2 experienced players. So I would love to bring it to you guys, and I will be starting doing that from the 1st of next month. So you'll be getting a lot of scouting reports from me soon. I will be doing a lot of specific player scouting reports that I will be dropping as uploads coming from next week. The first, of course, is going to be that new N'Golo Kante player that we spoke about earlier. None other than this youngster who I would say is a budding talent, And if you weren't here, check back the beginning of the stream, guys. We spoke about Morten Frednup, who's likened to N'Golo Kante, and he's expected to be on the radar of Manchester United. Also, keep on the lookout. We have been reported as looking in the direction of Ronald Araujo, whose contract is ending in 2026 for a cut price somewhere in the region of 35 to 45 million pounds. Let's see if that deal is able to be done or if we actually are interested. Another report are saying that the PSG are offering Manchester United the option to sign Kolo Muani, but his price tag of 70 million euros is definitely going to be a hefty sum for us to pay. There are also interest and reports that we are looking at Alphonso Davies, who I would say is more of a Trent Alexander-Arnold, except he doesn't have the balling ability or the ability that Trent has going forward. He is very limited going forward. His touches are not great, but he is a pace merchant. So maybe we might be looking for someone for pace. I'm not liking that signing at all. I'm not even interested, but you know what I mean? It's the news, and I will bring it to you guys every single day, likely. Jadon Sancho, guys, the latest on Jadon Sancho is that Jadon Sancho's loan deal is an obligation to buy, and that obligation clicks in as long as Chelsea finishes above 14th place in the league this season. They will have no choice but to purchase the player. So that's one of the things that has been negotiated as well. Jose Mourinho has been speaking as well. He did say he would like to be one of the guys to be very pivotal in Erik ten Hag's sacking, and I think he's just asking for trouble because with the way this team has been playing, I think some of the players are going to take this statement personally, and I think some of them may be watching my stream secretly, so hopefully they do, and they kick his ass all over the park and slap Fenerbahce, you know what I mean? And show them that, Amrabat was good at United, but only because he was at United. Other than that, Fenerbahce in Turkey is his level. Hats off to the performances from young Garnacho yesterday, the likes of Christian Eriksen as well. Very good performance from Marcus Rashford as well. Good from Delo, great from Delit as well. And a captain's performance from Bruno. I think there's more to improve from him, but he definitely showed why he is on the pitch. Now, lastly, guys, just to revise, there's possibility that the Manchester United assistant coach, none other than Darren Fletcher, might be banned for the rest of the season from games due to an outburst with the referee. Let's see how it goes. There's going to be some news to be had. Big up. Yeah, I'm going to buy a power bank, bro. I have an adapter with a charger in it, but I just didn't pick up my charger and, yeah. So that was just my bad, guys. That's just my brand. No Bruno against Jose. I think that's a positive because I think it would give us the option to rotate. Maybe you see Joshua Zirkzee in the 10 for the guys who are asking for that. Maybe you see Ugarte next to Casemiro and Eriksen in the 10. I think it presents a very good option for us going forward. So, guys, smash the likes and subscribe. We'll be back at midday, 1 p.m. UK. Don't be late. I won't be as well. I'm on Trinity time, so when I say don't be late, I'll be here at 1:05. You know what I mean? Big up to all of you guys coming in this morning. Big up to Jarvis Cocker in the building. Big up to you, Halftime with Vegeta. Big up to you, Irfan, as well. Big up to Hayden Pro. Big up to K-Dot in the building. Big up to you guys coming in. Big up to Stephanie Griffith. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Big up to the Wizard as well. Casimia in the building. I see you guys. Big up to Jamie Cyrus. Welcome to the stream. Hope you smash a like and subscribe and see you again at midday. Big up to Jack Reacher. Hope you're having a good one, my buddy. Big up to Frankie. Glory, Man United as well. Have a great one, guys. I will be back later on. And for now, peace out, guys. You know what it is.
Baby.